isn't just about medicine.
It's about care,
Community,
and conversation. That's why Radyo Katipunan brings you Kura, your campus medical show.
From everyday wellness tips to expert advice on the health issues that matter most to you.
Kura is here to listen, guide, and care
The Ateneo Way.
Join us as we talk about healing,
Hope and health right here on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Kura, your campus health companion where care meets conversation.
To listen to music that uplifts the soul, follow Jescom PH on Spotify and Jescom Music on YouTube. Our music is also available on iTunes and Deezer.
Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, radyo, Katipunan.
Coming up next, Level Up Exclusives on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Radyo Katipunan.
Pagbabalitang tumpak at tama. Buhay Atenista, sa loob sa labas ng eskwela, ating ibibida lahat ng kwela. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Radyo, Katipunan. Kawal ni Ignacio, Katipunero, sugod, todo sa kayod, tulong at tulog. Lipat na Blue Eagle, galing giting nagigil. Blue and white, one big fight. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, 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 Katipunan. Radyo, radyo, Katipunan.
Mga Katipuneros, it's time to level up! Your top variety program showcasing the best in media and other fields. As we feature the most loved personalities and the best practices of what we truly refer to as Magis. Together with multi-awarded multimedia guru Mr. Noel Ferrer, let's all level up every Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. here on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.
Level up, dream big, work hard, love lives. Yeah, we level up with excellence, integrity, goodwill. Yeah, we live life with all caps. Lead, pray, love, and give back. Right here with Noel Ferrer.
I've been a long-time supporter of her. I would go to her shop in Mega Mall, 4th floor, to get her feng shui, 3rd floor, no? Feng shui calendar and almanac. And now they're so advanced, they're going digital and online. And now we're so fortunate to have the Philippines feng shui queen herself, Marites Allen. Hello! She made it! Anyway, how are you? How are you? When do we start the Chinese New Year? You have to tell everyone.
Of course,
Go.
You have to go. Everyone. Good
Yes.
effort for everyone. Chinese New Year begins, of course, February 17.
Okay.
So, when the Chinese New Year comes, it's very auspicious, especially
Yes.
mga kaibigan, if you watch the show.
Mm-hmm.
And the next 15 days of the Chinese
That's
New Year
true.
is very swerte.
Why is knowing your feng shui very important?
Eh,
Why should they
syempre,
know that?
because alam mo, mga kaibigan din, Noel, pag alam mo kasi yung feng shui, parang isipin mo siya as for full disclosure, feng shui is not magic,
Yes.
it's not a
It's a
religion.
blind.
it's a guide.
Yes.
And therefore, knowing your feng shui ahead of time can really help you navigate through the bad times,
Yes.
through the good times.
Yes.
Paano kasi sortihin lalo. So, treat feng shui at what we are doing right now as a forecast. Ibig
Yes.
sabihin, parang siyang weather forecast.
Okay.
'Di ba? So, think of our talk today
Correct.
as a weather
Na
forecast.
pinaghahandaan pag may bagyo, di ba?
Exactly.
Yes,
So,
yes.
ganyan yan. So, parang ibig sabihin, merong bagyong parating, you have to be ready. Sometimes,
Yes.
ang bagyo is lumilihis, di ba?
Yes.
Pumupunta sa ibang lugar.
Nice
Ganon
to
din
put
po
it.
ang feng shui. So,
Nice the way you put it.
Oo.
So, what are the elements of the year? Ngayong year of the
fire horse. Okay.
go.
So, ang elemento ng taon is always composed with 5 elements.
Okay.
Yeah? So, the elements of fire, wood, earth, metal, and water. In 2026, the birth chart of the year of the fire horse has no water.
Walang water.
That is why, to cool off the fiery, the fury fire horse year, the lucky color of the year are colors black, blue, and gray. And I'm
Black,
wearing
blue, and gray
them.
colors of the year,
Yeah, that's
okay.
what we call the water
The
element.
water element. Okay. Anong kailangan ng gawin ng tao before the Chinese New Year? Game.
Unang-una, kailangan po tayo maglinis. Siyempre,
Maglinis, yes.
clean the house. In fact, kung kaya mo i-clean yung mindset mo, kailangan
Maganda,
yan.
maganda. So, hindi lang physical, kailangan ikaw sarili.
Ikaw
you're
sarili
sa
mo.
loob, yeah.
Oo. And do not fight it, mga kaibigan. You know, there are really things in life that we cannot change. We cannot control the
true.
weather. If someone doesn't like you anymore,
Tuloy.
okay, bye-bye,
Tuloy lang.
and move on.
Yun
We
talaga.
only have one very short, beautiful life to
That's
live.
true. That's true.
So, focus on always moving forward.
Ang sabi nila, kailangan mong magpagupit. Totoo?
Pwede ka magpagupit, and then pag maglinis ka, of course, ng before Chinese New Year, during the Chinese New Year, huwag ka na maglilinis ulit because syempre pumasok na yung swerte.
Okay.
'Di ba? So, huwag ka na
Okay.
maglinis ulit.
Asin at tubig, kailangan ba yon to put at certain points in your house? Yun yung mga dating mga
Yes.
paniniwala, di ba?
Actually, hindi lang po yan asin or, tubig or whatever. But basically, yung asin kasi ginagamit siya as parang cleansing.
Yes,
Oo, di ba?
yes,
So,
yes.
usually what we do now is we have the singing bowl, di ba?
Correct.
You can come on my public events pala in the coming days. You can just check on it on my Facebook, Marites Allen.
Yes.
And then asin, pwede mo siyang ilagay sa yung maliit lang na parang bowl, and you can put it at the corner of your house.
Yes, they were saying the entrance and the corners.
Yeah,
na?
entrance, corners, para protected naman siya. Pangalawa is
It's
the
for
water.
cleansing, you
It's
said,
for
no?
cleansing, oo. Tapos meron tayong parang common, mga kaibigan. Alam ko, magtatanong kayo dito, ano yung paraan para natin ma-cleanse yung mga luma nating mga lucky charms,
Okay.
di ba? You can actually soak it parang kunyari beside salt, bowl of
okay,
salt,
okay.
because it's also a cleansing element.
Okay.
Otherwise, pwede mo siyang maaraw naman sa Pilipinas, painitan mo ng mga few minutes, 30 minutes minimum to 3 hours, just to remove that. But going back to maglinis ng bahay, itapon nyo na po yung mga basag-basag na mga gamit because it actually connotes poverty.
Yeah.
Yun na yung mga tipak-tipak na
okay.
mga glasses,
Okay.
broken plates.
Yes.
That is actually, mga kaibigan, poverty. So let it go. Minsan, di ba, may mga gusto tayong mga shirt na may
Sinesave
mga
pa,
butas-butas. Wag na, let it
talaga?
go.
Ang sarap na
Di ba, ang
pangbahay yun,
sarap? Yes, I am always.
talaga?
Oo. Pero alam mo, nung nakita ko
Ikaw
talaga,
din?
bakit kaya may pumapasok? Tapos, kasi gusto ko yung mga luma na cotton na parang oversized na shirt, di ba?
Yes,
May mga
yes,
butas-butas na. Kasi soft siya, di ba?
ganun
The more
pala,
you wash it, it
yes,
becomes
yes.
nicer. Parang bakit nawawala parati yung... marami na mapaggastusan. Yes, so that's actually because it's a hole in your
I
pocket.
learned something new today.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you really have to open your cabinets, especially kami mga babae, we are really guilty. We always
lot.
say, we have nothing to wear, and all of a sudden yung ating cabinet punong-puno
Ang
ng
dami, yes.
damit. So you really have to empty and let go of the things you
You don't
use because your trash is somebody else's treasure.
Okay.
Right?
Tapos doon, masaswerte ka lalo if you like declutter.
Yes, because you are now
okay.
preparing and leaving a space for the new things to come.
Okay, that's a nice point.
Oo.
So now, talk about your charms and your parang lucky things for wealth. What is for wealth? What is for career? What is for safety? And what is for health protection?
Wow,
Go.
thank you so much. So ngayon, meron tayong tinatawag na infinity bangle. Kung
Okay.
kailangan mo ng kayamanan,
Kayamanan
di ba?
pala yan.
Number 8.
Okay.
Yeah, so meron po tayong tinatawag na infinity bangle.
Okay.
Tapos meron tayong tinatawag na syempre, ang mga tao ngayon is they're also very cautious of their health and
Yes,
wealth together
health,
yan.
safety,
Oo.
yes.
So meron tayong parang mga abacus na
Okay.
ring, meron ka ring parang coin
Okay.
ring as well. And then we have, alam mo yung mga career people
Okay.
na if you feel kulang ka sa promotion, salary increase, ayan, magsabit kayo nito sa inyong mga handbag or you can actually put this as a
okay.
frame and hang it in the south or
Para
north
mag-soar.
corner. Yes, correct, soar. At saka ang ganda pa niyan, meron nakalagay na I'm fabulous, I'm loving,
Ah, okay.
I'm rich,
So it's a
I'm
mantra
generous.
actually, no?
Yes,
Oo.
it's a mantra and you let the birds fly out for you.
That's good.
Honestly, mga kaibigan, when I started using this in 2004, it's super bulok pa na painting na pinagawa ko sa India.
But it attracted.
And then, oh my God, when I hung it in the south corner of my home, alam mo, the interviews keep coming, the consultation keeps coming,
Very
and it
good.
just never stops. So every single year, we now have different colors
Okay.
that we make. So,
Okay.
a scarf and a shawl. Pero, unang-una mga kaibigan, I'd like you to think talaga as feng shui, as a guidance to you.
Yeah,
So,
that's
our horoscope books, planner, and almanac are really like the best
I have
sellers.
that every year. I have
Yes.
that every year. But ito na, you've gone online and digital. You have digital advancements and we have to show the Destara app. Now you have to tell us
Yes.
about it. You've gone AI. So this is AI.
Yeah, so actually but it's powered by my brain, by my 30
okay.
years of feng
So that's
shui
it.
practice.
So they can download it.
Yes.
Diba? Yes.
They can actually sign up. They can
Okay.
scan the QR code,
Yes.
Destara.app. Destara means destiny is in your stars. Okay?
Okay.
In the good old days, mga kaibigan, ang may access lang sa mga ganitong pamamaraan are the kings, the queens, the princess.
Now
Because,
you have
diba?
access.
Because
That's
they
good.
have to refer to the astrologers to know
That's
when to
very
wage
good.
the war, when they have to
So
get
what
married,
kind of
alliances.
questions do you answer using that app?
Okay, this app, mga kaibigan, is napaka-simple. Once you sign up, you can already get mga lucky numbers, yung
Okay.
personal mong lucky numbers, lucky colors,
Personalized.
nandiyan na
Okay,
lahat.
good. Very
Lucky
good.
numbers, lucky colors, lucky directions, lucky career, lucky business.
Very
And not
good.
only that, every day, it will also tell you, ano yung luck mo today? Is your luck
So
50%?
day-to-day.
Oh, tingnan mo yung wealth mo
Yes.
is ang love papano
Oh, okay.
every day, and you can access it for yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
So, but that's more extensive than the almanac.
Of
or
course,
the notebooks.
and you are now like very close to me, as if you're bringing me
Yes.
with you 24/7. Okay.
Okay.
So maganda. The almanac is already here. The
Yes.
compass is already here, and you can already like navigate through the compass direction, and then you
Okay.
can even use na also our augmented reality. You see?
Grabe.
When you saw that,
Sila.
sabi mo, Marites, sabi mo, kailangan kong
Yeah.
i-enhance yung aking love life sa
Yes.
Southwest. Makikita mo na yan. Then you can actually
Ang galing.
screenshot and save it to your gallery. And I'm so happy with this, Noel, because this is
Ay, teka
many
naman,
years. Thank you for your trust.
I know.
And this is the first in the world. This is like the first in the world. And nothing has been done
Ang
like
galing.
this.
Ang galing. No, now, so they can access that. So it's an advancement, no, in technology.
Yes.
But then let's go back to the turn of events and the year of the horse. What will this year be?
Okay, this year is actually a year of uncovering
Yun na
things,
nga. Nagulat
continuation of 2025, and this is more about accountability.
Ayun na. Sinabi mo, strong themes of momentum, visibility, courage, leadership, and decisive action.
Correct.
Now expound.
Okay, so in the year of the snake, it was like shedding of skin, diba?
That's true.
Peeling out. That's why we have learned a lot of many
true.
unusual
Oo.
things na hindi natin inisip. na meron pala. Okay, now,
Pati corruption. Oh my
everything,
God.
the flooding has to happen to be
Yes.
uncovered.
That's true.
So these things will happen. That's why, Noel, going back to that, do you know that the universe really has its own way of having the truth to come out?
Okay.
There will always, I think in your lifetime, you
Yes,
know that,
yes,
right?
yes.
Na kahit gaano mo man siya itatago, lalabas
come
at
out.
lalabas.
Yeah.
Because karma knows where you live. Karma
That's
knows
true.
where you are. And therefore, mga kaibigan, if the year of the snake 2025 was about uncovering things that we never realized, like shedding off the skin, like the snake, 2026, the year of the fire horse, mga kaibigan, is more about accountability,
That's good.
more about being seen, more
That's
about
good.
action now,
Yun
more
nga.
about what is it that you're gonna do about this now. So people will be more seeking for truth.
That's good.
And then people will be saying that, we are not staying back. Excuse me, we are watching you.
Yeah, very good.
So therefore, this is actually the year of, if you are a truthful person, integrity plays a very good role in 2026.
Buti naman. At
Yes.
least uncover na after the snake. Now, sabi mo, decisive action and courage and visibility and leadership.
Exactly, yes. It's the
Okay.
horse, it's a movement. So and then this is also the time that, you have to, if you feel it's not right, then you have to hold your horses a bit. But when you feel it's ready, then go for it. Because horse doesn't wait for anyone.
I'll push it. Go. Let's talk about national leaders.
Okay.
Bongbong Marcos, September 13, 1957.
Okay, parang kailangan ko ng distara dyan eh.
Hindi, kala mo yun yan. 1957 is...
Year of the Rooster.
Okay.
Okay.
So what's in store for him?
Okay, so the Year of the Rooster, mga kaibigan, for 2026 actually calls for a cool-headed temperature because
Oh.
otherwise the rooster is
Tama ka
actually
dyan, tama.
being
Misunderstanding and conflict star daw, sabi
exactly.
mo. No? Okay.
Yes, so the misunderstanding is there, the legal issues is
My
actually
God.
there. So, and not only that, the president was actually born in the day of the rat. So, ibig sabihin, it's actually his own personal self is actually in conflict with the year. Kaya nga mga kaibigan, when we do feng shui, that's why I love shows like this because
we're able to analyze, no?
yes, hindi lang po ninyo dapat tingnan yung inyong year of birth. Titingnan niyo
true.
po yung araw,
Oh,
yung oras,
okay,
yung
yes.
buwan ka na nabuhay because it plays a lot of role talaga. So, my advice to the rooster-born people, keep cool. Kailangan
Tama.
niya ng tinatawag natin na anti-argument or peace and harmony amulets.
That's true. So, he said, this year encourages maturity, patience, and thoughtful responses from the rooster.
Exactly.
The president has been said to be parang under some scrutiny in terms of health. Do you have that caution for...
Especially for the month of March, yes,
Oh.
it's a conflict month for him.
Ayun, medyo nagkakatawa.
But,
Totoo ka doon.
alam mo, full disclosure, I always remain apolitical.
Yes.
These personalities, it could happen to anyone. So
Yeah,
like what I
totoo naman.
said,
Totoo naman.
this is just like a weather forecast.
Totoo
It may or
naman.
may not happen, but hey, the information is there. You might as
That's
well.
true.
And feng shui has
That's true.
lived for thousands of years. If there was no truth to it, it would have faded away.
Tama, mukhang sumuwak naman yung forecast mo for the rooster for our president. How about Vice President Sara Duterte, May 31, 1978? How's that?
Born in the year of the horse. So horse talaga siya,
Pag
okay?
horse, yun nga ako nagulat kasi during your press con you said not because you are in the year of the horse you will be lucky this year.
Of course. So usually, when it's your year, we call it like you have the self-penalty clash. So self-penalty clash, ibig sabihin, not because of your year, kasi you're the center of the year, right?
Yes,
You're being
yes,
seen
yes,
around
yes, yes.
everywhere. So parang nandun ka sa sa pedestal eh.
Correct.
So you have to be extra careful because it would magnify whatever positive things you do. It could magnify. But if it's
Okay.
on the negative side, it could be negative. So you really have to try in between ka lang. And
Explain
then,
mo sa akin yung self-penalty year. Parang-
yeah, self-penalty would mean that, not because, it's like parang ka lang, if you say like 1 + 1, then you just become like neutral, right? So parang hindi, may iba kasi na, if you are kunyari, a dragon and snake, we'd have the future
Yes,
prosperity
yes,
star.
yes.
It's beautiful, di ba?
Yes.
So meron tayong tinatawag
Bakit
na
snake and monkey, di ba meron silang alliance?
yeah,
di
they
ba?
are best of friends.
Oo.
Oo.
Alam
So
mo kasi monkey tayo pareho. Mga alliances natin with the
exactly.
snake.
So
Pero ito na nga, sinabi mo, self-penalty here.
Yes.
Paano ang impeachment?
ah,
Ayan na. So,
it's really like, sometimes may mga bagay tayong hindi alam na nangyayari inside, di ba?
That's true. That's true.
Whatever.
Pero kailangan niyang harapin.
We only have seen what's being reported to us on
That's
television,
true.
which could be
That's
what?
true.
50% already been
Tama ka dyan. You
whatever,
said
right?
may internal pressure, restlessness, and tendency towards dissatisfaction if energy is not well managed.
Yes. So, alam mo, talagang magkakaroon talaga yan ng uneasiness. But remember nga, mga horse kasi, action agad eh. Action Di ba? When you see the horse,
Yes.
it will just keep running.
That's true.
However,
That's
pag ayaw talaga niya mag-move.
Oh,
Right?
Okay.
And again, the two has sort of a clash. The first and the second
Silang
has a
dalawa.
clashing elements.
Silang dalawa.
Yes.
So,
But
yun talaga-
alam mo,
so yung new talaga, yung unity nila won't work?
because sometimes kasi talaga, kaya nga, if we go back to the so-called trinity of luck, the heaven, earth, and mankind, right? The first luck is what we call the heaven's luck.
Yeah.
Some things are just there because of the destiny.
Correct,
That's 33%. We cannot change it. It's just there.
So they went to power,
Yes,
diba? Because of that unity,
yes.
no?
The second 1/3 is what we call the mankind luck. This is naman your own actions and decisions,
Ayun na.
'di ba? O sige, kahit hindi tayo magkasundo, let's
Magsama
prepare
tayo.
parameters and these are the conditions,
Hindi
'di ba?
nag-work.
O 'di ba? And then the final 1/3 is what we call the earth luck or the feng shui. I always believe that if you do incorporate feng shui into your lives,
Umpisa pa lang.
yes, at your
So,
home,
ikaw,
at your
nakita mo,
office.
si Bongbong tsaka si Sarah, talagang clash na siya from the start?
I would have thought,
Kung feng shui.
if feng shui ang pag-uusapan,
Oo.
yeah, they're in terms of their chart, I do not
Yeah,
know
yeah,
their
yes,
personality.
yes,
I
yes.
never had the honor to meet
three
them
levels,
both.
sabi
Yes.
mo, di ba? May personal, may
Mankind luck
mankind.
action. The destiny-wise, yes, 33%. But
Correct.
alam mo, at the end of the day, if our leaders would only, which I think they do naman talaga, care for the
country,
future in the
that's-
country. If there is like a round table that they could sit down, maybe what we could hope for is to have someone to be a go in between. Ikaw
Well, yung
dapat.
feng shui. Pero yun na nga, parang from the start pala, nagka-clash na sila. Pero at least, yun nga, when they had power, sana kung naayos yung mankind at saka yung...
Yes, it would have worked. It would have worked. And again, honestly, at the end of the day, in one of my research, I actually noticed, Noel, that do you know that the Philippines was actually born as a revolutionary government? Meaning,
So, sanay tayo sa mga ganun, always changing.
Diba? Paano ba tayo nagkaroon ng freedom, independence, July 12, 1898? Diba? It's because of our Philippine independence. But how was
So,
it
sanay tayo sa
before?
revolutionary government. Nako.
Yes, the Philippines always came out. Like, there is always a decision because there is a revolution or a coup d'etat or... Go back to
Matutuwasan
the
yung mga
history.
Reds. Yes, because of the
Sino ba
revolution.
Reds?
Anyway, next.
No. We are not. This program is not about political. This is about
Pero kung
just a
revolutionary,
discussion.
really changing forever. Di ba? Parang yun yung
Okay, there
diba?
are countries kasi na medyo mga smooth, they've been
Yes,
adapted.
yung transitions,
Oo.
it's true.
Ang ibig
Sa
ko lang
atin yung
sabihin,
swing, no? Grabe,
ang
no?
ibig ko lang sabihin, mga kaibigan, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but in my research, there was always
An upheaval. A major change.
di ba?
Oo
From
nga,
the time
that's true.
of Dr. Jose Rizal or even before him.
I'll push it, ha? So, nakikita mo yung swing talaga ng pendulum. Nagkamali tayo dun sa mga, nag-clash ng mga leaders. How about Nenny Robredo, April 23, 1965?
Okay.
How is she at this point?
Yeah, I wish you could have given this. Mga
No, pero
kaibigan,
hindi para
implant na to.
surprise, no? 1965 is year of the... Handali lang. 1965. Tinitingnan mo
Ano
po
yung ano niya?
natin 65, 56
Ox,
ito.
tiger, rabbit, dragon, no?
Oo.
Snake. Let me see.
Katatapos
ba
lang
Ox?
siya.
Sorry.
Year of the 65 is
Dragon.
Snake.
Snake. Okay,
Snake.
dragon snake. Sorry. The snake, mga kaibigan, this year, again, I would have to reiterate this, is that sometimes we are so,
future prosperity
diba?
star.
But we are so, parang moving towards reading lang the year of the person. Actually,
Nag-iingat
hindi yan.
siya, oh. Kasi
but-
ang sinabi mo dito, ay ang ganda. In Feng Shui, sa snake na, this star signifies opportunities to grow over time through wise planning, foresight, and well-timed decisions rather than immediate rewards.
Yes, but ang ibig kong sabihin, darling, is that these are just the generic
That's
forecast,
true, that's
yeah?
true.
Now, the person concerned also has yun na nga the hour, day, month,
Yes,
and year, bullet
yes.
can actually affect their luck for the
Yes,
year.
yes.
Not only that,
The mic. Okay, game.
sorry, not only that, the feng shui of the house that they're living in. Correct? Because,
Sige.
tingnan natin ha, there are really people that no matter, even if they don't like being in power, but because their destiny is pulling them
Yeah,
to
that's
be in
true.
that position,
And if people surrounding them like this,
yes,
pull
it
them out.
actually helps. So, again, at the end of the day, whether they are political or not, the
Ganda.
prognosis for the year for them,
Maingat kang sa
diba?
mundo.
The prognosis for the year could
That's
actually
true.
help them make a decision.
That's
And you
true.
know, Noel, we are just starting the year.
That's true.
Diba? We have so many
We
months
haven't
to come.
started the
We
year,
haven't.
no.
And again, you know, we are Filipinos, mga kaibigan. We will always get through this.
That's true.
Filipinos are always have that tenacity
That's true.
to be
Oh,
able
who
to.
will be lucky this year? Now,
Ayan!
what signs are lucky and parang okay yung forecast and okay yung future. So, ano
Yes. Okay. So for the year, mga kaibigan, syempre kung sino yung kaibigan ng taon. Diba?
Oh, so ano
So
siya?
si Horse, ang best friend niya si Sheep.
Si
Born in
Sheep.
the year of the Sheep, mga kaibigan.
Okay.
In fact, next year is already, 2027 is the year of the Sheep. And then you just have to minus every 12 then,
So,
years.
siya yung best friend.
Yes, siya yung best friend. So, capitalize on networking luck. Capitalize on
Oh,
going
ganda.
out, traveling if you want. And, business is good. Career is good.
Ganda.
Another signs na talaga.
Kaya lang, you have to say, bago natin iwanan si Sheep, sabi mo kay Sheep,
Meron siyang robbery star.
robbery and lost star. Bakit?
Yeah, yung robbery star, mga kaibigan,
Kasi
is...
blessed siya, ganun?
Yeah,
Parang-
so sometimes kasi, di ba, you just keep taking in,
Yes,
di ba? Then
yes,
somehow
yes.
you just have to let go of some of the things. Kasi hindi mo
okay.
naman kaya
Okay,
di ba?
okay.
Meron talaga mga ganun na okay na yan, kumita na ako dito sa isa, so let it go na. If that is your concept, but however, plus points lang si Ship kasi nga best friend siya ng taon.
Pero ingat sa robbery
Yes,
star.
pagkaibigan mo kasing taon, okay kaya. Okay
Okay,
kaya.
okay.
Pangalawa is we have the tiger and dog.
Tiger and dog. Okay.
Yes, si Tiger.
Go Tiger. What about
Oo.
Tiger?
Si Tiger kasi, mga kaibigan, is siya, allies and friends siya ng horse.
Okay.
Tiger is gonna be very good in terms of traveling,
Again.
is maybe starting a new language or education.
Yun nga, period of learning,
Yes,
discipline, parang
exactly, di ba?
personal strengthening, personal
Oo,
training.
and also
Okay.
love also is
Si
good.
Tiger
Yes,
Love?
romance,
Okay.
luck is in the air.
Pero sinabi mo kay Tiger, kailangan siyang mag-ingat sa decision making, dapat may self-control.
Yes, because Tiger, diba, if you think about it, Tiger is very
Fierce,
fierce. And they're the king of the jungle, right?
Okay.
So they are actually go-getters. I mean, alam mo what others do to capitalize on this luck is they already make their decisions at the beginning of the year.
Oh, agad-agad.
So,
Tapos temper na lang nila towards the end.
yes, like our good friend Rufa Gutierrez is
Yeah.
born in the year of the tiger, and then, she was wearing one of our mystic knot, and she said, "Oh, Rufa, that is Frigga, right?" And she said,
Yeah.
"Yes." And sabi niya, when I wore this within a week, I signed a contract. And she's already
And then,
good for the
maayos
year.
din yung health na Tito Eddie at
Exactly,
least.
oo, diba?
Pero sila pa ni Herbert ba?
Ang alam ko, that was like 2020.
Years ago. Kasi parang wala siya sa party ni Tito Eddie. No? Parang hindi na balita,
yes.
di ba? So sinabi mo that was so 2020.
That was 20-something pa.
So wala na.
COVID pa ba?
So dog yon.
Yes, si Dog naman. So that was a tiger. So si
Tiger.
Dog
Si Dog
pala,
naman.
kasi kaibigan din siya
Kaibigan
ni
din, sabi mo.
Horse.
Okay.
Networking like is very good. Expansion is good.
Okay.
However, ingatan ang health.
So health. Pero
It's
okay
gonna
siya
be
sa partnership,
exhausting.
social connection, you said?
Yes.
Oh, so
Networking is social connection.
Okay,
Yes.
networking. Okay.
Oo.
Pero ingat sa health.
Ingat sa health. Kasi ito na yung, sometimes
Okay.
when alam mo yan, di ba? When you
Yes,
really keep
yes.
working.
That's true.
At saka, alam mo, mga kaibigan,
Totoo
at
yun.
the end of the day, I'm telling you, health is like the number
That's
one.
true. Hindi mo magagawa yung mga gusto mong gawin kung hindi ka healthy,
Exactly.
no? So, after tiger, dog, and sabi
Horse,
mong horse,
dog, tiger.
okay, sheep,
Yes.
nakakampi.
Oo.
Now, sino naman yung middle na okay lang?
Okay.
So, yun yung favored ones because of
Yes.
the horse, no?
Yes.
Sino yung middle? Tapos mamaya na yung last ka, no?
Okay, yung ating mga tinatawag na mga, ano pa rin, I would say they are
Lucky pa rin.
lucky pa rin sila. I mean, honestly, mga kaibigan, lahat tayo
Lahat.
lucky. There's gonna be
Okay.
a month lang talaga na medyo,
Okay.
extra careful lang
Gets.
tayo. So, let's start with the monkey. The
That's
monkey...
akin yan. Game, makinig
Oo,
kayo.
Makinig kayo mga
Okay,
monkeys,
tayo.
di ba?
Tayong dalawa. Okay.
Because alam mo, pagka meron kang tinatawag na, the monkey on top of a horse could actually expedite the movement. So that's why
okay.
hanapan kita dear ng
During
monkey
the,
on top of a horse. O
okay.
nagpapagawa pa yung Friga Charm Life.
Okay.
We're gonna be creating one for you. You have to capitalize on the speed of the year.
Okay.
For that. The medyo not so nice naman is the so-called nga, yung mga tinatawag natin na robbery,
Yan nga.
losses.
Loss.
Diba? Baka if you're driving, be
An
careful when you
injury,
drive.
my
An
God.
injury,
Okay.
falling. Kaya ako mga kaibigan, last year pala nag-prepare na ako back to the gym ako. I'm doing weights.
Because of the knees.
It's
diba?
very good. That is very good. So,
okay.
be careful with, alam mo na, yung mga deep sea diving, mga
That's
whatever.
true.
Health, do that. Be careful. Another one is your things. Baka naman kung saan sa mo linalagay yung gamit mo. Kailangan mo ng
That's
anti-robbery
true. So, ingat.
amulet.
Yes,
Okay? So,
yes.
ingat ka dyan. Huwag ka magpapautang.
So, ingat sa robbery star. Okay.
yung
So,
magpapa-
magpapautang. Di tayo magpapautang this year.
Diba? Kasi nga, baka mahirapan kang kumolekta later. Yan.
So, better judgment in terms of personal and external matters.
Yes.
Foresight and maturity. Ngayon, middle pa, aside from monkey. Ano
Okay,
ba yun?
I can always say that the rat, okay?
Rat,
I mean,
okay.
si rat kasi is enemy ka na ng taon, okay?
Okay.
Pero meron ka namang tinatawag na heavenly luck
Kasi
star
direct
or
clash siya ng
windfall.
horse.
They are clash. So, ang mangyayari mga kaibigan, ganito yan. You know what it's your clash? Mga rat-born people, don't be worried,
Okay.
Simply because it's your enemy year, it doesn't mean naman na bad na kayo, okay?
Okay.
Ganito kasi yan. When it's your contra year, then sabayan mo siya, make a change.
Tama nga, flexibility, awareness, and adaptability.
Yes. So maybe mapaputol ka man ng buhok, magpakulay ka ng
Okay,
bagong kulay.
okay.
Do a lot of charity. I advise people, in fact, if you can, then, do your, siguro, bloodletting, opportunities so you can save a
ganda, no?
life. Ano pa ba? So anything
So
that
good
is
deed,
nature.
no? To
Good
give
deed.
back.
Oo.
Okay, good yun.
So maganda yan. And then another one as well is, some people, they say, is it now time for me to move jobs? Is it now the time for me to move departments?
So, kasama yun sa flexibility.
Yes, kung hindi mo kayang gawin yan, then you at least make a move from your place of living.
Okay.
So kahit
Okay.
siguro wala kang madaming bedroom sa bahay mo, edi kahit tilt mo lang yung bed mo or lagyan mo ng panibagong, beautiful.
Good advice.
Practical na. Yung kunyari panibagong kulay sa kwarto mo. So make a change. So when is your contra year, you try to pivot.
Galing.
Okay? Yes.
So sabi mo, patience, reflection, and steady effort rather than force. Yun
Yes.
for the rat. Okay.
And then we have the boar, which
The
is
boar,
like boar in the year
yes.
of the pig. Now, the pig, mga kaibigan,
But
last
manageable,
year.
you said.
Yeah, but last year, it was their contra year.
Okay.
Mainit ang ulo nila. Legal
Okay.
issues could have prevailed. But this year naman, because of the too much stress from last year, the energy, hindi pa sila ganun kabongga, okay?
At may illness star. Sabi
Yes,
mo,
may
my
illness
God.
star kasi sila. So the attitude, parang minsan nafe-feel mo na parang I'm not in my good energy. I'm parang tamad.
So the boar should
The
take care of their
boar.
health and more.
That is actually the number one, the boar. Go back muna,
okay.
your core. You know, mga kaibigan, this year, because a lot of people, diba, at the beginning of the year, we give like our New Year's resolution.
At nag-gym ka, kunyari.
Kanyari,
Ikaw ba,
diba?
the whole year
I do my best.
Oh, okay.
Yan talaga. So,
yun dapat consistent.
yes, you may try to put like 10 dreams, but work on at least the top 3 that you can
At
do.
least, at
So for
least.
this year, my goal is my health, my Distara, and of course my Friga. That's it.
Love life.
Love life, of course, will always be there. Kailangan niya because life, you can love yourself. Start first, di ba?
Pero sabi mo, this is a year
Love.
also, yun nga, this is also a year to look for an affair. Para sinabi mo,
No, you don't look for an
you don't-
affair.
that
You don't.
thing.
Never.
So
Never.
Okay.
You cannot do that.
Hindi pala.
No. Okay, it's like this. There's gonna be a year,
Ayan,
which is like the
nanginginig
sheep.
siya.
No,
Oo,
for the
oo,
sheep,
okay,
for
game.
example.
Yes.
There's a lot of.
Temptation.
If you are born in the year of the ox, snake, and rooster,
Okay.
they are lucky in love this year.
Okay.
So ox, snake, and rooster, because you are the so-called peach blossom star of the year.
Okay.
Now, because the horse is very strong and
Correct.
fiery and everything, siyempre naman do not be caught in a very uncompromising situation, di ba? And we do not, we do not condone,
we don't encourage
of mga
Pero pag
third party.
dumating,
Hindi
kasi
pwede.
sinabi mo yan, hindi just be open.
If dumating siya, of
Ayan,
course,
namingiti siya,
is your own kasalanan. No, I don't
But
encourage
practice
that.
control. Parang
Yeah, I
ganon.
don't encourage that because at the end of the day, mga kaibigan, it will never
Tapos
last.
sabi mo karma.
It
di
will
ba?
never last. And why would you put your situation in a,
Okay.
diba? It's just a waste of
Pero
your
yung mga ganung
time.
temptation dun sa signs na sinabi mo.
Yes, but again, it's really up to the person.
Kasi-
And remember, integrity is the
That's
key
true.
for
That's true for
2026.
this year,
Yeah,
yes,
if
you
you, at saka kahit 2026 and beyond, before or after, it's nice for a person to have that integrity. It's
Tapos
like,
sabi mo nga,
it's
wala
a prize.
namang lihim na hindi nalalaman.
Diyos
So,
ko, naalala mo when we go to,
Yeah.
like, for example, Egypt, now we see how Cleopatra was
That's
living
true,
and
that's
is being
true.
uncovered under the
that's
earth.
true, yes.
You know, the universe will always have its own way of showing up the things.
Okay, rabbit. Nakalimutan
Ay,
mo.
rabbit!
Oh, yan,
Mayaman
lucky
kayo
ang
this
rabbit,
year.
di ba? Rabbit yung wala. Okay.
Yeah, so si rabbit,
Strong
lucky this
wealth
year.
and success cycle for the rabbit. Yes.
So you have the so-called infinite opportunity to make money.
Talaga naman.
In fact, if you use our planner
Go,
over
game.
here, the rest of the year, si
Sing marami.
rabbit puro siya 8888.
Oh.
And mga kaibigan, dito nyo,
So,
dito nyo lang
mag-anak siya ng marami.
Yes.
Talaga?
So dito nyo lang siya makikita mga kaibigan. Anong sabi dyan ng number 8, Noel? The number 8.
Ang number 8 ay, yun pala.
Ayan, yan ang number 8. Yeah, number 8. What does it say?
Okay, prosperity and stability. The wealth star bringing prosperity, steady income, and growth opportunities. Strong for property, real estate, family harmony, rewards consistency, discipline.
Diba?
And ethical living. Yun. Bawal
Integrity
ang
din.
offense.
Integrity din, ha?
Integrity. So,
That is the
tama
Marites
naman.
Allen way.
So rabbit will be ano.
Yes,
so,
and they have
yes.
like, there's gonna be a day, nandito nyo po makikita yun sa planner.
Yeah.
At saka if you download, of course, sign up, of course, our Distara.
Okay.
There's gonna be a day which is number 8. The month is 8 and the year is 8.
okay.
So 888. It only happens once in every 9 years.
Okay, so it will happen
So,
this year.
It will happen this year, mga,
Okay.
mga rabbits. Congratulations.
So,
we have
horse,
also
snake-
the dragon and snake.
The snake. Okay, then go through the dragon and snake.
So the dragon and snake, they have the so-called future prosperity star. What you started this year
okay.
could multiply 9
Next
times,
year.
like 9 folds. So whatever you
So
start
planet na now.
Plan it now because it could multiply 9 times. However, on a positive way yan ha.
Okay.
Can you imagine if you planted the negative ways? It did 9 times then, you know?
Ganun din. You reap what you sow.
Yes.
Okay.
Especially this day and age that
That's true.
the everything is on the digital, you know,
That's true.
footprint. Mahirap na. So, gumawa ng tama.
Babalikan ka.
Babalikan
Mababalikan ka. So that's for the dragon. Snake naman.
Yes. So
You're
the
saying,
snake, dragon and snake belongs to the same parang
future prosperity
yes.
star din.
They belong to the same astrological sectors.
Okay.
And then I would say this is a comeback year for the snake.
Yeah.
You know, after last
Yan din,
year.
after last year, sino yung sign talaga last year, pero sila rin hindi masyadong lucky. Parang ngayon
always,
din.
yes. For example, magpo-focus na
Of course.
tayo. Next year, abangan nyo kami parati na Noel.
Yes, every year.
2028 is actually the year of the monkey. Oh, ngayon pala,
Election
i-prepare.
year. Tumakbo ka na sa Palawan.
No, I cannot. I cannot afford to lose
Miss
my
Palawan na.
I cannot afford to lose my dual
London.
citizenship.
US ka ba?
UK.
UK?
I have
Kasi US
dual.
naman is that,
Hindi pwedeng dual. Hindi pwedeng dual. No, thank you.
So 2028 tayo sa swerte yan. Naku,
No, that's
sana
gonna
naman.
be a year where again we could have our self-penalty year. So that's why this
wow.
year and next year we have to be ready na para pagdating ng
Dapat
monkey.
tinatanim na natin, naku.
Exactly, para relax na tayo. You just
No,
come
we have
with
to
me,
reap na
Palawan.
all our good efforts
Exactly.
this year para
And next
pagdating ng
year.
2028.
That this is exactly why mga kaibigan, manood kayo ng mga forecast na ganito. Because we
Totoo.
already prepare you eh. So, having said that, ready na tayo kung ano man
That's
yung parating. So, 2028, magre-relax na lang kami.
Election
Well,
and
sa amin,
hindi.
sa-
We should have a better Philippines by the 2028.
I believe so. Again,
You think?
I have a
And
very
the next
strong...
president will be a female.
I hope so. I hope so.
Talaga?
No, I think women are better managers.
O, yan talaga
I
naman
think
natin
so,
sinabi, no?
I think so. I mean, again, we remain apolitical. I remain apolitical.
Pero
but
women
again,
leaders are-
honestly, it's still in the stars.
Naku, dalawang women candidates naman yun, kaya safe
Alam
ka, no?
mo
Oh.
pala, if you see the lack or the birth chart of 2026, do you know that the tendency of the youth, the young generation, is very strong. So
Nice point. Very
Yes.
nice point.
So,
Kasi
ibig sabihin,
parang the people who will rule now are the youth.
yes, so ibig sabihin,
Kung ano yung gusto nila.
we have to listen
to them, yeah.
to them because, you know, after all, we are actually preparing for their future. If you
That's
think about
true.
it, it's now
That's
their
true.
generation. It's not
That's
us anymore.
true.
Magre-retire na
That's
tayo after
true.
5
That's
years,
true.
6 years, di ba?
So it's listening to the youth.
It's listen to the youth because, in fact, on the birth chart of the year, it's actually highly youth. And Filipinos are being seen as, we have the star of beauty, we have the star of popularity, we have the star of arts. Ibig sabihin, we're really very good in singing,
Totoo naman.
acting, mga Miss
Totoo
Universe,
naman.
Miss
Totoo naman.
World, Pilipinas po yan, mga kaibigan. So,
Totoo naman.
it's in the chart.
Okay. Okay. Parang it's in the country's chart and then you're saying we'll have a better future anyway come 2028, so we plant it now.
Yes, we plan it now. It's positive. Remember, mga kaibigan, fire means, fire is, when you wake up in the morning, what do you see? You see the sunrise, right?
Yes,
So,
yes.
you always look forward for tomorrow.
Yes.
And it happened, mga kaibigan, because the previous years, it wasn't the fire year.
That's
The next
true.
2 years is a fire year. Year of the fire horse 2026, year of the fire ship 2027. So this is about,
In
you know,
2028 is
surprise, balikan nyo kami.
the monkey.
Siyempre is the earth. After the
Okay.
fire is the earth. It's gonna be earth, monkey, earth rooster. So
Okay.
this is the cycle.
cycle.
Oo.
Okay.
So I would say that there is still hope. There is
And
always
papuntang
hope.
progress. Oo.
My God, the Philippines is so rich.
That's
Don't we
true.
all?
That's
The
true.
people alone, we have a lot of very good skills.
That's true.
And hello, this Tara is purely Filipino.
Ayun na nga,
the
no?
brain's
Parang at least
Filipino.
now, you're online, you have that, and people can
Yes.
consult that.
Yes.
But you're based in the UK, you've traveled all over the world.
And
what
it's still up
makes
to-
what makes you proud still, or wanting to settle as
And
a
the Filipinos, of course,
As the
nothing beats the Philippines.
Why?
I think
Why?
the warmth and hospitality.
That's true.
because maybe I grew up in a very small town of Masbate.
Okay.
And I remember, because there are 14 of us, I'm baby
Oh my
number
God.
12. And
Pero you found your way to
Exactly. So,
support your luck.
yes, so I always remember my father. He was a military man,
Okay.
and siguro every time he comes home, my mother is pregnant.
Okay.
Okay, so mga kaibigan, I always
Productive.
remember this, Noel, that whenever kasi Masbate is always like parang an area where there is a storm.
Yes.
Daanan po kami ng bagyo,
Binabagyo,
mga
yes.
kaibigan. And then syempre may sunog. So nadaanan ko po yan na wala kaming bahay, meron lang kaming parang yero, or we go to a school where we have to
Maraming
stay.
coping mechanism,
Yes, so I believe, mga kaibigan, when my father used to, parang kunyari bagyo, makikita mo na yan na talagang yung mga hangin, talagang it ravishes the tree. And you know what he told me? Sabi niya, you know what? Look at that bamboo tree. The bamboo will have to sway wherever the wind blows, and you just have to follow that, because
That's true.
you know what? The next day, it will slowly
Pwede
go
na
up
siya.
again.
Yeah.
So, ever since, it goes up into my head
galing.
na kahit ano pa ang gawin mo, kahit saan ka pumunta, I've lived in many countries on earth. I've been very blessed.
Hers is
But
a very
Filipinos,
inspiring story talaga.
Filipinos as we are,
We thrive.
we always have the tenacity, and we always have that opportunity to really be better. And honestly, we are adored anywhere in the world with our skills. My God, walang kapalit si Pinoy. And we have the beautiful Pilipinas. Babaan nyo lang yung
Totoo naman.
pamasahe sa ating explore.
That's true.
Explore the Philippines. We have 7,000 plus islands to explore. We have
Ba't
so
dapat
much.
pinapakita yung mga islands, hindi yung pagmumukha ng mga tao?
Oo. Saan ba? 7,000 islands. For example, you and I, right?
Totoo naman. We have the best places,
Exactly.
islands, etc. And our wealth really are the people. Kasi
Exactly.
mababait yung mga tao, masisipag yung mga tao. And look at you, you thrive even if
We
you're
try.
abroad.
Yes, we really
Have
try.
you influenced your husband to dito magsasettle eventually?
Everybody is like, we are
parang
now
6 months, 6 months.
we are citizens of the world. We call it
Ay,
like we are
ang
the
ganda
citizens of
naman
the world
nun.
ever
Ang ganda
since,
naman
because even the new generations
That's true.
today, diba?
That's true.
You really have. I remember I left my house when I was 14,
Mm-hmm,
and then now when I'm telling my 23-year-old youngest, like, mommy, I want to be on my own. I want to start and pay for my own bills. I want to work. Sabi ko,
Galing.
oo nga, no? I left my house when I was 14, and I
Galing.
never looked back. So, you really have to let them go and let them fly and let them make their own mistakes. And Noel, even
That's
at the
true.
age of 57 now, I
That's
still
true.
make mistakes. And all you have to do is, okay, what is this telling me? Or what is the lesson I'm getting from this? So, don't be too hard on yourself.
That's true.
You just have to keep on moving, and, the past is behind. It's behind. You just keep looking
And be
forward.
guided by the nature. No, nature's feng shui is nature.
Yes.
And be guided by luck, and just be kind, and it gets back to you. It goes back to you.
It goes back to you. And again, live with integrity, live with peace and
That's
harmony, even if surrounding us
and
is
feng shui
not.
means harmony. Di ba? It's that.
Feng Shui is love.
Love goes to harmony.
Yes, and the literal meaning of Feng Shui is actually wind and water.
Okay,
Wind
and-
means is really we breathe with air, right?
That's
When
true.
the wind is blowing that direction and then you're going to the opposite
Wow.
direction, it's so difficult, right?
Yes.
You have to go with the wind.
Galing.
Like with the Feng Shui water. Water means, di ba, when you're in a boat, if you're going against the tide, it's so difficult.
Mahirap.
So I always learn this, mga kaibigan, when you just like let go and let it be.
Where
Sabi
the
mo
wind
lang,
blows, go with it.
and you pray, you just pray. You just pray that, Lord, I'm giving this to you. Like, I just came back from Vietnam for my 40th high school reunion.
Ito na nga. When
Diba?
you go to Vietnam,
Yes,
they're
sama
so
ka.
developed. They're so
Oh my
developed.
gosh.
And they so love their country.
Darling, I have never seen
Diba?
Vietnam like that in 4 years because I was there before.
Tayo, diba? Mas mayaman ang mga Pilipinas sa kanila.
It took us 5-6 hours just at the airport because it's packed with tourists.
Yeah.
So,
Compared
again,
to the Philippines, bakit we have those facilities and those
Yes.
islands anyway, pero makita mo
And we
yung
have
mga
the language.
tao. Pero makita yung mga tao, they so love their country.
yes.
Dahil siguro pinagdaanan nila gera din.
Oo.
So yun, may pagmamahal
No, I
sa
think like what I
bayan.
said, we still have the future, and remember this. Maybe the previous generations before us has gone through this.
That's true.
But maybe we are in a better position
To
because now
change,
social
yeah.
media is there.
That's
People are
true.
being held
That's
accountable.
true.
Nung unang panahon, 'di ba? Can you remember?
My
Nagsusulat
God,
sila. They have to
yes.
hide it to somewhere
Ngayon,
before.
it's out there in the
Na,
open and you can
yes.
reprimand yun mga public.
Exactly.
Make them accountable. Tama
Yes,
naman yun. Huwag mo silang iiwanan.
It's
Pero
a year
here,
of accountability.
Next week will be Chinese New Year. How
Yes.
should we, or how will you celebrate your Chinese New Year?
Yes, game.
Go.
So
Manila House.
yes, so
Okay.
I would like to invite everyone, if you
Okay.
can, to please come and join us on February 16. Registration is between 8 to 9 p.m. at the Manila House at Fort Bonifacio Global City. You can contact us at 0920-950-9390 or please just follow me on Instagram and Facebook or
Marites
TikTok,
Allen. Siya ang original na Marites. Yun ha.
So, nandyan po
Okay.
yung ating details. I'm also gonna be
Siya naman.
in some events. I think I'll be physically in Robinson's Manila, February 21.
Okay.
I'll be celebrating the very first Chinese New Year celebration at Pradera Island Theme Park in Pampanga.
That's a good place.
So
That's
that
a good
it's
place.
beautiful, mga
Naku, ingat ka,
kaibigan.
maraming
Please
masarap na
come.
pagkain doon. Baka
Ay, naku,
tumaba ka.
I'm telling
Okay.
you, I love the Pampangueño
Na
food.
food,
So
diba?
magkita-kita po
Major.
tayo, Pradera Islands Theme
Good
Park.
place, pero medyo mainit.
February 17.
Naku, kailangan
It's
kang
actually a very
maganon.
cool place.
But, yun.
Yes.
Dapat bawal ka mainitan. Okay. So,
For the
it's
love of
the
the people.
celebration ng Chinese New Year. So,
Yes.
the dragon dances, yung
Dragon
ampaw,
dance,
ano pa
meron
yun?
tayong gagawin na ritual. So
Okay.
we will be giving everybody a wishing paper
May ganon.
where you can write your wishes.
Okay.
And after that, we will burn it. So the
Okay.
universe will hopefully listen to our
Now,
request.
tell the people about the tikoy. Yung
Oo.
tikoy ba dapat binibili mo sa sarili mo, dapat binibigyan ka?
Honestly, even tikoy or mga pangontra, pampaswerte, I always like to buy it myself.
Talaga? Ganun
And
ba
give
yun?
it away or buy it for myself. You know why? Because I knew that the money I bought from
Kasi
that item is
hard-earned.
hard-earned.
So hindi totoo yung kunyari,
No.
dapat yung tikoy binibigay sa'yo,
No,
hindi. Dapat
no.
ikaw yung nagbibigay.
Yeah, better kasi some people, of course, they really do. Like
Okay.
instead of tikoy, they also give the oranges, all these mga
Yes,
lucky
yes.
fruits. You can do whatever you like. But at the end of the day, remember, meron mga ginagawa sila na, okay, I'm gonna buy all this a dozen or whatever
Tapos
fruits.
ibibigay.
Oo. Mga kaibigan, kahit ilagay nyo yan dyan sa table ninyo, malata na lang yan. You still have to have a very good mindset.
That's
Because,
true.
and then you do good. When you do good, everything else like flows
Will come
in.
back to you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
So, at the end of the day, mga kaibigan, these are reminders
Okay.
that we can follow.
Okay.
Although I would say timing is everything.
Yun nga,
The
you're saying timing
diba?
is important.
The reason why we do such a celebration because you're trying to welcome a beautiful day. Like, all smile ka sa February 17, huwag kang makipag-away, huwag kang magsalita ng mga magmumura. Kung may
Tama ba, wala
aawayan
kang
ka.
utang? Kailangan na-settle mo lahat ng utang
Hindi
mo.
naman siguro kasi wala namang mga tao
Pambayad.
naman na pambayad. Sabihin mo lang
Okay.
in yourself, like, universe, thank you for helping me
Okay.
organize structure
Life.
my debts to be
And let
settled
me
within the
pay.
year.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
ganun
true.
lang yan.
Okay.
At saka mga kaibigan, it's really like, do not on those 24 hours February 17. In fact, the first 15 days kung kaya mo yan, huwag ka makipag-away.
Oh.
Makikipag-away ka next week na lang,
Or
next month na lang. Yun
Or
lang.
forever wag ka makipag-away. Yun na lang siguro. But you said, a year that demands structure and timing.
Yes.
So that's 2026.
Kaya nga, di ba sabi ko sa at the beginning, tama na yung mga
Accountability.
naglalagay ka ng
My
10,
God,
mga
yes.
wish. Wag na. Cut it down to 2 or 3.
Pero gagawin mo.
And then work for it.
That's true.
And be accountable.
That's true.
Like for me, if I don't go back to the gym,
That's
I
true.
would be doing something. Maybe I will augment it for like a 10,000 steps to walk.
That's true.
So, try yourself to be accountable. But again, mga kaibigan, go back to yourself. Love yourself, because when you love yourself, everything else will come and be attracted to you.
Tama
Be
naman.
like
Tama naman.
a butterfly.
Parang you cannot share what you don't have. So
No,
you should be overflowing.
Strengthen yourself.
Yeah, para you can share to other people.
Yes, because sometimes, Noel, there are really people that are just so negative.
That's
So
true.
why would you waste your time?
That's true.
Do not waste na for your time. That's why I said, okay, maybe because we age na. We
Yeah,
become like more
yeah.
mature and we have
Yeah.
like more wisdom.
That's true.
Okay, this is not worth my time.
Yeah,
I'll
you
just go,
spend time na lang to those people that will bring you joy.
Exactly. That's why in the
That's
past
true.
how many years I just been trying to rack my brains with my team. How do we create this Tara to make it acceptable to the public? We could change it. We could make it bilingual. We could,
Yeah, eventually, no?
eventually we could
And
do
regional,
enterprise.
region. We customize per region.
And
Also,
global,
yeah,
and
that's
global.
true.
You can even, mga
That's
kaibigan,
true.
when you sign up on the Stara, you can even already like get your compatibility. It will even, alam mo, baka mag-join. It can
The
even
person,
like,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
it can even give you like, it can even lessen your heartache because sa Stara pa lang, hindi pala kayo compatible eh.
Agad-agad.
Agad-agad. So,
Agad-agad.
di ba? So, I have this daughter of a friend of mine. She said, Tita, my mom, I really want to date this guy, but my mom asked me to check if we are
Tinanong pala sa
compatible. So, you know what I mean?
Yes,
Because
yes,
it's
yes.
rather than you investing so
That's
much,
true, that's
because,
true.
di ba alam mo yan, Noel? Because you love the person,
Pero yun daw naman, there's nothing like loving it and then committing a mistake, loving the person committing
because
a
you
mistake.
learn from it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pero yun na
Huwag
nga.
lang magpapakatanga.
Yun na nga, parang devote your time na lang into something that will like make you better.
Make
Or
you better talaga. Oo.
Wag na maaksaya ng oras.
Yes, at saka maganda nito, you can even ask. Ask Chichi, you see? You could already ask. So, sabi ko,
Parang navigator,
what
di ba?
is
Yeah.
my fortune today? Okay, see?
Okay.
Anong sabi ni Chichi? Because I name.
Si Chichi talaga?
Ayan
Bakit-
ka. Anong sabi
bakit
niya?
Chichi? Okay.
Because I'm born the year of the monkey, so I name
Goddess, today is full day, meaning abundant energy is surrounding you. This is excellent for business, contracts, wedding, and travel, but avoid construction and funerals today.
See?
Oh.
So you can already chat. There's so many things you can do already in that. And remember, this
Ang
is an
galing.
alpha stage, so I need your
Galing,
comments.
galing.
And then we hopefully
Yes.
is gonna make this available on beta version, and then it's
Soon.
gonna be available
In
on
different
App Store.
languages soon.
Hopefully, I need an
Kaya mo na
investor.
yan.
Alam na
Kaya na
investor.
yan. But it's a nice way of like welcoming the new year. Final
Yes.
message to the Filipinos and your followers. Thank you for doing this service.
Thank
always.
you.
And then, you make us hopeful. Yun na siguro. We need to hear people that will make us more hopeful because of everything that's happened to the country and that's happening to the country. Kailangan ng ganyang boses.
Yes. So mga kaibigan, despite of what's happening to us, around us, always remember that there is always hope. And remember, nung nabuhay tayo, we were already winners. Remember?
That's true.
We
That's
were
true.
like the very first to come out. And we
That's
were the
true.
winners. So always get up in the morning with a frame in mind that
Mm.
what is your purpose today? How can I make someone else happy? Instead of you like thinking of
Getting more wealth.
yeah,
Ano,
diba?
diba?
Whatever you like, but then because remember, the universe always listens.
That's
Your
true.
words has power.
That's true.
So giving yourself that positive energy, even if the things around us are not quite perfect, always hope that one day and tomorrow is always a better day than
yeah.
today. And whatever you're going through right now, believe me, I've been there 100 times, 1,000 times. It will get better.
Yeah, it will get
and you
better.
will get out of it and you'll
And if
become
it's better
a winner.
for you, make it better for other people. too,
Exactly.
no?
We like what I said, we only have very short time in this world.
yes.
Then you might as well be remembered doing
Yes,
good.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yun nga, parang ang naturalesa natin naman is joy, happiness, and peace, and love, not just for ourselves, but for other people.
Yes. And don't mind if you fail. Don't mind if things.
That's
If
true.
if you were wrong or
That's true.
it's life, and you learn from it, and it's okay. You're gonna be okay.
Thank you for your inspiring story, my friend.
Thank you,
Marites
darling.
is proof for me that even if you're so successful, even if you live sa ibang bansa, no, she keeps coming back because her heart is here.
Yes.
She struggled through life here, and she will share her life here and her blessings here because, yun nga, at least you make us proud to be Filipinos.
Oh yes, and I'm very proud.
Buti
I am
naman.
very proud to be a Pinoy and forever shall be Pinoy.
Totoo.
You know, may I share to you, when I
Go.
arrived in the Philippines a couple of years ago, I think 2012, when I got
Okay.
my British citizenship, you have to lose your...
At ang British accent mo, totoo ha?
No, hindi. You have to lose your Filipino citizenship to become the British
Pero hindi mo,
citizen.
hindi mo,
So alam mo, when I arrived in the country, and,
Oh, diba?
diba? And I was bringing my British passport and I said, oh my God, this is not right. I am Pinoy.
Totoo.
You know what? I have to go back like a following
Wow,
month and
no.
I have, because that's the rule eh. You have to lose your Philippine citizenship
Pero hindi.
to obtain. And then I reacquired it because that's the rule
Hindi
to be dual
pwede
citizen.
mag-friga, no? Pag hindi ka
Hindi,
Pinoy, no?
oo.
Kailangan may Pinoy.
So, but I think, I come to the point where I lose my Philippine citizenship to
Correct.
acquire the British citizenship.
Correct.
So, when it happened, when I landed in Manila, not a Filipino citizen at that time, like, oh my God, this is not right. I am
Diba?
Pinoy.
Oo eh.
So
hindi
sabi
ka
ko, no.
British accent.
I
This,
know,
the
no.
Discayas. At least, no, alam mo pa rin yung puso mo dito. Hindi mo kailangan
Oo.
mag-British accent.
Alam mo kasi, at the end of the day naman talaga,
Pinoy ka pa rin.
Pinoy tayo mga kaibigan. And yeah, I mean, after having to be born from a very difficult family, life was
Correct.
not easy. And na-experience ko yan mga kaibigan, natulog ako sa mga, mga higaan, sa sahig,
Simple
name
lang
it.
talaga, no?
And then ang inisip ko niyan mga kaibigan is, I will do my very best because one day, I do not want any of my kids to suffer what I've gone through.
Okay. Pero at least hindi mo
So,
pinapakita yung mga sasakyan mo.
Wala naman ako
And-
sasakyan na, isa lang naman ang sasakyan ko na hindi ko pa nagagamit kasi
Yun. Walang flaunting of wealth.
people send me
Walang
cars to be
ganyan.
picked up. And it's
Walang
for
ganon.
practical reason.
Yes.
I di ba, what we do now is we just convene our meetings in one place.
And you live within your means. Di ba? Yun
Exactly.
talaga.
Oo.
Ang
Mamundok
turo
na lang
mo nga-
ako sa-
At ang turo mo nga, parang lessen your wants. Parang stick to your needs.
Yes, because you cannot bring it to your grave.
That's true.
You know?
But you can bring it to Palawan.
I can bring
You can
it.
bring it to
No,
Palawan.
I can share it to other people.
That's true,
Yeah, so
that's
every birthday mga kaibigan, October 8 ang birthday ko, I go back to the Palawan. I have adopted, I think there are now 280 kids
Yun
in
yun eh.
school, and then
Kaya good karma
that's
ka.
what I donate from
Kaya ka
them.
good
So
karma.
I think at the end of the day we exchange, and then don't you trust it that when the universe, you just let it, and then it actually attracts you back to
That's
like-minded people.
That's true.
And I've been so
Oh, kaya
lucky
yun.
to have you,
Kaya
diba?
yun. Kami ni Ian.
Diba? I'm so lucky to have you,
That's
darling.
true. That's
Oo.
true. So,
Yan.
in the end, it's goodness begetting goodness. So, parang, it's kindness
Yes.
begets kindness.
Oo,
So, it's love
it
begets
actually
kindness.
goes back to the teachings
That's
of our
true.
parents,
That's
diba?
true.
If you do good,
That's true.
good things will come back to you.
Okay?
Diba?
Appear, fellow monkey. Let's plant good seeds now
Yes.
for 2028.
And ride on the back of the horse, and we gotta be good.
Yun na. Maraming salamat and happy Chinese New Year.
Kong Hei Fat Choy. Love you
It
guys.
starts on the 17th
Of February.
Manila House, and then
On February 16, Manila House. February 17, I'll be at Pradera Island Theme
And
Park
then
in
the app.
Pampanga. And of course, don't forget to sign up on Destara.app. Nakikita niyo po sa screen ang aming QR
at since
code.
wala na kayo sa Mega Mall, nasa na kayo? Ayan na.
Yes, so you can actually find us online at www.friga.com.ph. Yung pong nanonood sa Amerika, sa Europa, meron po kaming website frigausa.com, or in Europe, friga.co.uk. So we have shipped, luckily to about 50 something countries.
Ayan na yan.
Salamat.
Maraming salamat. See you again next week after this Level Up interview. So, panata to every year. So, Marites also is here to make us a guide, give us a guide every Chinese New Year. Maraming salamat, Marites. And we love you, you know that. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Level up right here with Noel Ferrer. talk, sing, act, we always level up. When we write, teach or serve, you know we level up. We live, we love, we learn. And right here, right now, with Noel Ferrer, we're gonna
Mga Katipuneros, it's time to level up. Your talk variety program showcasing the best in media and other fields. As we feature the most loved personalities and the best practices of what we truly refer to as Magis. Together with multi-awarded multimedia guru Mr. Noel Ferrer, let's all level up every Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. here on Radyo Katipunan 87.9 FM.